These masks look a little different. This is not my old red mask. There's not enough mouth space, I feel. Anyway, got a few different colors you'll be seeing soon. Yeah, just so you guys know, our next live action content is planned to start releasing in October. Had to push it back, like I mentioned before. Just no way we could get it going in September. We've all been too busy. Didn't get vacations, work, everything. Just couldn't get it out in time. But a question a lot of you may be having right now is what happened to KK ReKap 4 that I uploaded first last Sunday, this past Sunday. Beginning of this week, I guess. Well, what happened, just so you know, it's not like what was going on with the Adventures in Babysitting trailer. We're having not any problems or anything like that. I voluntarily deleted the first one, and then 24 hours later, or not even, I uploaded it again, and then again the following day I changed that to private, and you guys can't see either one of those. Haven't been able to for days. So what exactly happened? Okay, well, I'm going to have to give you guys a little lesson, I don't know if I have before, in the Content ID system. Content ID is what YouTube uses to protect copyrighted holders' work. So if you go to try and upload a full movie, like the new, Deadpool movie or whatever, if you try and go upload it thinking you can make money from ads, stealing it, well, first of all, you have to meet certain criteria to even get to put ads on your videos these days, which is different than before, so people probably aren't even trying to do that anymore. But if you did, that movie would be blocked worldwide on copyright grounds because they have inserted the footage into the Content ID system. Okay, same thing with music. This is how other people's ads show up on videos. You can make these song lyric videos, and you don't make any money from them. Someone else does. So that's how Content ID works. Okay, your video uploads, then it processes. When it's processing it through that system. And yeah, so you can't upload large amounts of major movies, music, things like that. There's still a lot of independent movies and TV movies that aren't in the system that people upload the full movies on here. So anyway, let's get to this last recap, the Flashpoint van scene. I had mentioned to you guys before that if you go to the Kidnapper's Corner playlist, episode 57, which was the original Flashpoint episode, is currently blocked in the United States. It was blocked worldwide, now it's just in the US. And the reason why this is because when I uploaded that original scene, the original video, when I did it, Flashpoint was not in the Content ID system at all. So I uploaded like 6 minutes worth of footage or something. A lot of it consecutive because there's a lot of action in that episode, which is why it's so awesome. There's a ton of footage. So I just put the whole thing in. Sometimes this comes back to bite you because later on, sometimes that footage gets put into the system. And 2 or 3 months ago, CBS decided to put Flashpoint into the system. Or so I thought that's exactly what was going on. But it turns out there's another player involved. And, okay, so here's what happens. I've made almost 240 Kidnapper's Corner episodes, plus the recaps. I got the ins and outs of Content ID down. And the reason I have to do this is because I want to retain ownership of my videos. So the ads on them are mine, because it is my show, and I'm using this footage under fair use. And in order to abide by that, as far as the Content ID system goes, you can only use so much footage, before it sets the computer off. You can't, it could be anywhere from as little as 15 consecutive seconds. The WWE footage is very strict on that. It could be 25, 30 seconds. I don't know what exactly determines it, how the computer works, but the best thing for me when I go to do a video is if that footage is already in the system. That way, here's how I do it. I make the video, I do the editing, and I do a test run on a different channel once I have my editing job done, what I think I'm going to use. And like I said, if I know, I'll know ahead of time if the scene's in the system or not. So I know whether or not, what I have to do and who the copyright holder is, etc. So I will do a test run, And typically, 99.9% of the time, I will get my answer on my video within about 15 seconds of uploading the video. Once it processes, I will know if a part of it has been claimed or not, if I use too much footage. If that's the case, I then have to return to the drawing board and go to that specific part where the claim was and edit it down. Take out more of the copyrighted footage so that I can claim ownership of the video under fair use. Now, the copyright holder can always come in later manually and put a claim on the video. Happened to 4 of our 5 Wonder Woman videos, because Wonder Woman is a hot thing and Warner Brothers wants to capitalize on it. Happened to our Deadpool video because Fox takes Deadpool very seriously. It's typically big things like that where a manual claim will happen. Someone will swoop in later. CBS took a few of our CSI clips. I don't know why they still value CSI so much. I mean, they're all off the air. I don't know. That's kind of weird. But they swooped in on those. It rarely happens manually. So again, I want to retain ownership of my show, so I use the proper amount of copyrighted footage I'm allowed without setting off the computer. So I get my answer right away. Like I said, I can go back, edit if necessary, and whatnot. So in this case, I knew Flashpoint had been now put in the system, so I had to edit around it. Well, for some odd reason, and this almost never happens, and it's this one company, this one bad actor that is involved in this. It's some German TV station or German distributor who also picked up the rights to Flashpoint, who was involved with it with CBS. And I have had a run-in with this company before. It happened first. If you remember, I started doing Baywatch Week, and Baywatch had never been in the Content ID system, right? So I wanted to do Baywatch because that new Baywatch movie was coming out. So right around the time I started doing these Kidnappers Corner episodes, this German TV station or distributor picked up the Baywatch TV series rights, and they started putting them into the Content ID system after I had started the week, okay? So, and I think they were only for patrons at that time. But so my videos started getting claimed like a week after I uploaded them, because now Baywatch was in the system. And it also happened, but here's the thing about them. The claims were coming in late. Even later on, I uploaded like the Hasselhoff video and something else after Baywatch was in the system. The claims come in late. They don't come in instantly after the video processes. It also happened to the Highlander Missed Opportunities video because this German company also has a part in the first Highlander movie. So the claim comes in late. It doesn't come in right away as soon as the video processes. So, and in that case of the Baywatch episode, sometimes the claim came in like a week after I uploaded the video. So I don't know if something's going to happen or not. And, I was working around Flashpoint. I had to work around it a lot. And I had some claims by CBS, and I got around those. I edited the footage down to get around it, to put the video back up. And then a day later, a claim came in, and it wasn't manual. It was a computer automated one, but it was extremely delayed. And it happened the first time, and then so I fixed that part. Another one was detected after I test ran it again. Fixed that, and then so I did another test run and nothing came up, so I uploaded again, and the next day there's another claim with this German company involved and not just CBS. So it's this German company, whenever they're involved, I don't know if like they have it set where they have to review the video first before they put their claim on it. That could be the case because it said that someone did watch the video. So I don't get my answer on whether or not there's copyrighted footage in the video as soon as I upload it. That's what's going on here. And I want ownership of my videos, unless the person steps in manually. I want to, we're making money from ads again, and I want to have the rights to my show. So I've tried twice now. I've edited the video down again. I tried doing a test run again, and I don't think I'm going to, I don't know. it's delayed. It's because of this one company. Again, this almost never happens. It's only when this German company is involved. So most major movies, most major TV shows, they're not involved with. I don't know. So I am chopping it down again. I'm going to do one more review of it to make sure that I don't think there's anything that's going to get triggered, that there's enough consecutive footage this time through. And I'm going to re-upload it again on Sunday. If it does get tripped again, I'm just going to have to fold on this one because it would be my third time doing it, and I'm going to try and beat him this time. But I don't know. And it's not like when I say that like I'm trying to get away with something shady. I respect their copyright position. And the whole reason they have this content ID is because they don't want someone pirating the full episode. They don't want pirates going around putting up people's movies, putting up people's TV shows. We use a specific scene under fair use. We have a specific purpose for it, for review and commentary. It's the theme of our brand, what we do. So I have a purpose for actually doing that. I'm not doing it to try and steal their stuff. I'm not costing them any money. I'm not, I'm running my own show, based on my own concept, and, that's that. So, I'm allowed to use some of that footage. So I respect what they say, and I cut it down to the point where it doesn't get detected, and, that's the way I handle it. So, yeah, so that's what I have to do. I'm going to be re-uploading that on Sunday, and hopefully no more issues. And so that's what's going on. And if you see it happen again, and I wish we had that community tab so I could just tell you guys, but I can't make any announcements. The discussion tab is not linked to notifications, so I'm gonna wait for the video for me to tell you. But someday we'll get there. A lot of big things planned, including the usage of this new mask. So we will see you soon. Look for that video on Sunday. Rewatch it, re-like it, because the other ones are going to be gone. So yeah, that's what we got. Thanks, guys.